I have 10 books written. And the thing is that the process of getting there was incredibly difficult. And it took me 10 years of trying to teach myself how to write a novel before I ever got published. I was going to groups. I was going to every conference I could find. I read every book I could find. So once I got published and I suddenly was thrust into this world of having a professional editor and a whole team of people help me get this draft into novel format. So here's what I found. I woefully underprepared for what I was about to go into. And in some ways it kind of made me not mad, but like disappointed that over the years, none of my schooling had prepared me for any of this stuff related to writing. When I got my teaching degree in Georgia, went to University of Georgia, and I got my first job in fifth grade in Atlanta in 1992. I wrote that up. I had never received any teaching training in how to teach writing. I was winging it completely in the early 90s. And you'll see in my ebook, if you download that, I talk about how, like, that first year, basically all my writing assignments that we did were like art projects. I was like, let's use glitter and let's put things up on the wall and let's use receipt paper for our tall tales and paper bags and paper plates and all this stuff. So it's just like really dumb art. That's all I was doing. But then somewhere in there, I had read this book out loud to them. And I read Sideways Stories from Wayside School by Louis Sacker. Love it. My kids were like so enthralled. They loved that book. And that was the book that like kicked me into, hey, I could write fun stuff like that. I could do this. I have that skill. It's just something I love to do. And I told them I would like to write something like Louis Sacker did with Sideways Story. And they were like, yeah, yeah. So that, without anybody really even telling me, I had them all get a spiral notebook. We just started writing. We timed ourselves. And that's where, I mean, there's some stuff that was in my very first book that came from those first years when I was teaching. Fast forward, I then get my first offer for a book and I start going through the process of being edited. Oh my gosh, I was not even anywhere close to being able to handle what they were expecting. And part of it had to do with deadlines and the amount of work that went into it, and then the amount of focus and everything that went into it. It's unbelievable the amount. So I'm going to show you some stuff of what we have to do. And then that'll help kind of inform why I changed my program the way I did.